What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. So let's start with our practical part of the course. We'll discuss two main topics, SEO and advertising. Why I've chosen these two topics, one, all that I could describe, because Amazon account management is such a wide theme. SEO is the basic thing. So what you do after you have chosen your product, you create a product page and you need to fill it with some information. And SEO, it's about that. Let's see, what is SEO in general? So it is search engine optimization. So it's activities to improve your product position in search algorithms. Right now we're talking about Amazon. So we say Amazon search algorithm. Main goal of SEO is to position your products on the first page, ideally in the very top of organic search for the most important keywords. If you guys remember, when we checked how Amazon looked for buyers, we saw that when you input your keyword, some products appear. Some of them are advertising, some of them are organic. So our goal to be as high as possible organically. What's it in fact? So in fact, it's filling keywords in your descriptions, titles, bullet points like this. Let's talk a bit how we find the most important keyword. So for sure, the basic keyword will be what your product is. It's pretty obvious, but still. For example, let's move to another example. So before we checked our play mats toy storage bags, let's now go with another product with leather journals that another client sells. First we need to determine what is it. So what will be our basic word? Basic word. So in our case, it will be leather journal, but also there are some synonyms like leather notebook. So first you need to understand what your product is, and it will be your main keyword. Based on that, you build a tree of other keywords. After you understand what the main basic keywords, you then check keywords of competitors. So I won't stop right now because sorry, as usual, my dog want to participate. Okay, so I won't stop right now because on the next step, I'll show you how we check keywords of our competitors. And what's next? So based on this analysis, using specific tools or some other techniques, we expand the keyword list. So it will not only include a couple of main keywords, but also different long tail keywords and stuff like that. So as a result of your activity, of your keyword research, you must have a full list of keywords that will help you to rank higher. Then we work with this list and come here, friend. Then we work with this list and determine which keywords we'll put in different places and which will be targeting with advertising. When we understand our basic keywords, we need to expand the list, as we told in the previous step. Where we can find this keyword? So basic keywords you can find first on competitor product pages. When I'm talking about basic level, I mean the level which everybody can access. So you have access to Amazon, you don't have access to Amazon, you have access to special tools or not, you can use basic level and it will give you a pretty good amount of keywords. So number one is competitors product pages. So let's look at the search panel on Amazon. So I put keyword refillable leather journal. So leather journal with change and paper. And here is a product of my client. So we see that it's number 3 organically. And we don't really put a lot of efforts right now in this product because there are some issues with supply and product appear not really profitable because it's pretty high costs. Since we did a lot of work in the past, we still number 3 for this keyword, refillable leather journal. We still number 3 in organic search, which is very good. Let's see. So we found, we know that it's leather journal or leather notebook, for example. Which other keywords we need to use? We can check our competitors. So we see writing journal, right? Men's journal, and then handmade writing notebook, diary, leather-bound daily notepad. So all of these words, diary, notepad, all of these variations you can use, you can take from the top competitors, and you will see which words are really important. Let's move forward. So what else can you help to find keywords is search on Amazon. So here how it looks. So if you type leather journal, you receive some variants from Amazon. So leather journal for men, leather journals for women with line pages. So these are the most popular terms which comes with leather journal. So if you don't have access to any additional tools, you can use this and get some idea of which keywords are really important. If we type leather journal for men, so let's just try. So leather journal, let's from refillable leather journal for men. we still can see, so line paper, refillable, we span, stuff like that. So we again, you can see that we are in top 5 organically if we change the word refillable to the end, but it doesn't matter. I just talking about the fact that you can find some additional keyword ideas here, and you can set longer phrase and it will add you some additions. So you still, so you really can do good amount of keywords. You can get really good amount of keywords. The next thing is Google Keyword Planner. Uh, it's a free tool which is basic for for any other tools. So there are some specific tools that we'll talk a bit later about, but they all work approximately like Google Keyword Planner. So let's see how it looks. Here is the Keyword Planner, and again, so we put here our phrase leather journal, and it shows us different variations and the monthly searches. So we can see that leather journal is the most frequently searched, and other go lower. So from 1K to 10K for this word, then from 100 to 1K for other words, and so on, like 10 to 100 for another word. So basically, if we rank well for these top words, we will have just super cool sales. Okay, so let's back to our presentation, and let's talk a bit about advanced variants to get keywords. So next level will be some Amazon specialized tools, so Helium 10, Jungle Scout, and lots of others like Celix, I know, something else. You need to pay for them. You need them if you already work with Amazon sellers, and basic level is not enough for you. It helps you to find keywords oriented on Amazon. And also what you can use if you have access to Amazon account, you can use built-in Amazon brand analytics thing. So let's see what that. So here is the brand analytics. And here we can see terms that the most frequently used on Amazon. So search frequency rank 1, it means it's the most searched keyword for the last 30 days. We can do the same. We can type here leather journal, right? And see that leather journal for men, leather bound journal. So these are like top keywords for this. Also, you can put leather notebook, and you will see this. So the lower number, the higher search volume for the keyword. So you can use combination of all of this and build your keyword list. Okay, so let's move forward. So where we use these keywords? The main place to use keywords is definitely product title. Let's go to our product page and click on our product and see. Here is the product title. You can go pretty crazy with keywords here because it's the main point where we can use our keywords. For this particular client, my client has a bit different vision with me on which keyword, how the best way to use keywords. And that's why this title was not written by me. If I did it a bit differently. But still, you can see that mostly it's like keywords. The second thing is bullet points. You need to use, so here are bullet points about this item section, 5 bullet points with product description. You need to use keywords that you didn't use here. So for example, let's see, we can use different words here. And here we use words like, for example, large writing journal. So we didn't have this keyword here. We use it here. Okay, so genuine leather journal. We don't use the word genuine leather here. We use it here. So best keywords you need to use here. Tier 2 keywords you can use here. The third place is description. You need to add what's missing in points 1 and 2, so in titles and bullet points. For this client, we have A+ description with images. This is not counting by Amazon for ranking your product. However, in the back end of the product, you still have an opportunity to add description. So add description with tier 3 keyword there, and it won't be shown on the product page, but it will be ranked well. And the last thing is backend search terms. If you again go in Seller Central to manage inventory, edit product, and find this place where you put keywords, you need to add everything you didn't use here, but in a bit different way. So you just need to add unique words. You don't need to repeat any words. You don't need any punctuation. You don't need to be to make sense in terms of word combination. So just all words that you think related to your product, but you didn't use them in title, bullet points, and description, you use there. And it's a very important thing. You don't need to use, like, you must not use brands and other trademarks in your text because you can get banned by Amazon. So let's talk about main things, how we optimize our page, how we do our SEO. So try to use keywords in the exact match. So try to use keywords like people search. So again, these keywords is a combination of keywords that people search. And when we talk about exact match, it means that word order must be here, and it should be the same as buyer's type in search. It will be the best. In product title, you can mix different keywords to get more variation with low amount of character use, because usually Amazon allows only 200 characters be used in product title. So, for example, for the same product, great word combination is refillable leather journal with lined pages. So this one phrase includes refillable leather journal, leather journal with lined pages. Few keywords you put in one key phrase. So it's also important that you need to use as much exact match keywords as possible, as many exact match keywords as possible, and at the same time keep it shorter to include more in your 200 characters. Also, you don't need to repeat the same variations of keywords in bullet points descriptions. You need to use synonyms. So for example, if in product title we say like leather journal with lined pages, in bullet points you can use leather journal with lined paper, or lined leather journal you can use in description. So it's basically the same, but you use 3 different variations across your text. Also I want to add some additional tips about SEO. So in my opinion, it's something to argue. Nobody knows how to do it 100% correctly, but in my opinion, you don't need to overload your text with keywords. It's already proven in Google, in some other search engines. So if you just use keywords, it will ban you, like not ban, but put you lower in search because they see the spam. Looks like on Amazon, it's not really like that, but still, I think you need to use SEO, but keep text readable, meaningful for buyers. So it must make sense and give buyers the idea of what the product is. Also, as I told before, main focus of SEO you should put in the product title. So here you can go harder with keywords, but I also prefer to add some variations. I mean, not variations, but some words that describe the product. So like if you have color, size, you also need to include them in titles. And even also, and sometimes even we use not keywords at all. So for example, I have multifunctional product, very multifunctional product from one of the clients, and we put the phrase 100 ways to use in the product title, in the first part of product title, just to catch an eye, so people want to come and discover how it can be that one product has 100 ways to use. Again, if we talk about some tips, I suggest to use your brand in the product title. It's very important because in the future, it will be a good keyword, which you and even your competitors will be targeted on. So when you just start your new brand, Amazon doesn't know this word. And for example, the brand of this client is Eliza, as you can see. But when it was not recognizable by Amazon, Amazon always changed to Eliza. But now it's important keyword that bring sales that competitors use, so we even need to protect our brand, adding this keyword to our advertising to make sure that our products appear first when customers type Eliza. And one more thing, beginning of the title, the best, it should be like brand plus main key phrase or main key phrase, total 5 words, and then some punctuation, like this one. So if you do like this, Amazon with time will create a super URL, as it calls. So good URL. Let's see. So here's the URL of our product, because at the very beginning we did this SEO and we follow this rule. So our link looks like refillable leather journal line pages. Perfect. Here is some link of the competitors: leather journal, notebook, paper. Sorry, it disappeared for me. Yeah, paper, journals, diary, notebook. So you see notebook, journal, journals, diary, paper. So not really good words and repetitions. So it's pretty important for search in Google, for example, because in Google you also receive search results from Amazon. I think that's it for today. Let's summarize a bit. So what is SEO? SEO is filling keywords in your product pages to make sure that it ranks organically. Where you find keywords? First, you understand what your product is, you check your competitors, then you expand your list using different tools. Where you put these keywords? You put these keywords, number 1, in product title, number 2, in bullet points, number 3, in descriptions, and number 4, you use Amazon search terms. Also, we discussed some tips and tricks how to do SEO better, and in our next lesson, we'll discuss how it works together with advertising. So it was really briefly. In fact, we could dig deeper into each of these parts and make this video super long, but I just want to give you main idea. Hope it was clear and understandable. And from the next lesson, we will go to PPC. Press like buttons, guys, if you like this video. Subscribe. I want to see more activities. I also want to start my Instagram channel that will be available soon. And see you soon, guys. Have a good day. Bye.